Big Boy's
Big
Neighborhood.
Boy.
All righty now, man. RJ in the neighborhood, man. First off, welcome to the neighborhood. This has been a long time coming.
Yes, sir.
This has been a long time coming,
I
man.
was
So,
just about to say about that.
but you know what it is too, man. I love to see people that grind without you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not like F it, I don't need it, but to grind without you.
Respect.
And then when I need something from you, that's when I invite you to the neighborhood because I need a show. But we'll talk about that later. No, but you've
Whatever
been
you need,
you've
man.
been grinding though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you've been grinding on as far as like on your name and doing it your way.
Yeah.
And I do ask when people come into the neighborhood, man, when did that first start for you? When did you first fall in love with going from the music to actually saying I can do this music?
What you mean? Like, what you mean by that?
Like, how long has it been that because you always been a fan of music, right?
Yeah.
When did you start making music?
Oh, making music seriously, probably like 18.
18?
Yeah. I was in high school.
And
My
then,
last year in high school.
where does that go from there? Because it's a difference between
And then,
loving
but
it
I was
and
just
following
writing
it.
though. I was just writing. You know, I wrote every day.
For
all the
what
time.
though?
For anything, just expressing myself.
Yeah,
You feel me?
so
was a way
it wasn't
like
about-
it was like ventilation.
It wasn't like getting in the booth.
Mm-mm.
It was just writing.
Nah, yeah, it was just writing. We was trying to find a booth. We was trying to find a studio back then. We didn't even have one. It was like hard to get a studio back then. Nowadays, you can get a studio anywhere.
Hell yeah, nowadays everybody got a studio just in their closet.
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I'm
all you
saying?
need, a closet and a mic.
And you would give people RJ be like, man, stop at the studio.
Yeah.
The fucking studio. You know what I'm
Your
saying?
laundry's in here.
It's crazy
Yeah.
what we call the studio now. You know,
Yeah.
but you got to think, man, people
Gotta start
making
somewhere.
hits too at the crib.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? And for someone that has been putting the time on and continue to put that grind in, you know what I'm saying? What keeps you going to where the music so-called business is here today, it's gone tonight? You see some other people that just seem like they just blow up overnight. What's your path that you like, this is the way I've always did it? What was your path?
My path was just doing me, just, you know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes it's hard to figure out your own lane, you know, it's so vast. But I was just, you know, I just do me. It's bigger than me. You know, it's not just for me no more. It's like for everybody around me. You know, I always looked at it like it's an opportunity to give back and give jobs. You know what I'm saying? And you know, put people in a better position in life. You feel me? Because some people ain't satisfied. Some people around me ain't even satisfied with they, you know, with their position.
Yeah, but that's up to them, though.
No, I mean not.
like, man,
I don't mean it like that. I mean it more so like.
Man, you want to turn your mic off so we can?
No.
Nah,
I mean it's so like.
the homies gonna be
you
like,
feel
man,
me?
I heard you tell Big that you got us. You know.
Nah, I mean it's like, you know, it's just not saying like they don't love what they doing. I mean like, you know, subway workers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Do you enjoy what you're doing?
yeah, I love it. It's been times where, you know, it gets stressful, it get hard, you know, but you just gotta keep going, keep pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Was
Go-
there ever a time you wanted to quit?
I got kids and shit.
Hell yeah. You know, it's a whole different grind when you got
Yeah.
kids, though.
Hell yeah.
How old
I'm
are your kids? How many?
3 and 4.
Oh,
I got
okay.
2.
Yeah, so it's a different grind when we do it for somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real. You know what I mean? It's just like you want to put them in, you know what I'm saying, a better position. You want them to you always want your kids to grow up better than you did. Not saying I grew up bad, but you just want them to grow up better than you did.
How did RJ grow up?
I grew up cool. I was straight. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, rich.
Yeah,
But, you know, at times we had money, at times we didn't.
right. Just life.
Just life.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I was part of the time in my life I was able to be a kid.
Mhm.
You feel me? There was times I had to grow up. You feel me? It was just like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I had this big ass, you know, sob story. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just life though. Growing up in LA, it's you got a lot of distractions.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And it's hard to stay focused on, you know what I'm saying, your path.
How did you stay focused or not get too caught up
Yeah.
in not being focused?
Man.
Was it music? Was it family?
Yeah, it's all that. It's everything. Like, see, as artists, it's a skill that we have to maintain. You know, we gotta maintain our focus. Like, it's like it's a balance that we gotta maintain. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And how do I do that? I just, you know, look around like, man, we ain't done yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We not done yet.
A lot of work
even
to
though
do.
we come so far, so long, but it's just not done yet. You know what I'm saying? We're so far we want to go, and you know we just got to keep it going. And it's like sometimes you got to psych yourself out. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? You know how some niggas work out and shit.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They be psyching themselves out.
Hell
and shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Down there,
yeah, you feel me? That's how it is with this industry. You got to psych yourself out sometimes.
What's the relationship with Empire right now?
Yeah, that's home right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but also putting work in before you land there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what brought you? What brought you there?
I think they was so happy to fuck with me because, you know, we released Mr. LA through Empire and it did good.
Mm-hmm.
So they was just like, you know, shit.
Might as well.
Might as well. Let's
Yeah.
fuck around. You know what I'm saying? They was happy and they understand, like Gentry. He understand my work ethics. He understand how
And they
I
let you
operate.
be you too, though.
Most definitely.
Easy
Yeah, I wouldn't
call.
have it no other way. Like, shit, wherever I'm at, even Interscope, shit, they had to let me be me. You feel me? It's just, you know, so many artists.
Yeah, yeah, and you're
Not-
almost kind of getting not lost in the sauce, but it's like,
Yeah.
man, I'm waiting on this, I'm waiting, and especially if you're an artist that already know what you want to do, you got your fan base, and you know if you feeling you want to put something kind of out now, but you got a entire machine, you like, man, like you
Yeah.
stifling my
You gotta
my
go through all
creativity,
kind of-
yeah.
you gotta go through all kind of procedures and all that. But I mean, that's the game, though. It's what you sign up for. You can't be mad at
But
it.
you also got a great like independent mind hustle too. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? As far
I
as
was
like fan
independent
base,
first,
yeah.
though.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why I asked why Empire things like that because when you do something you already got this.
Yeah.
And then you got to figure out, man, who am I going to do that with? And you got to
Yeah.
be careful who your that is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you can always eat being RJ. You know what I'm saying? We know Mr. LA, so you straight.
Yeah.
So you got to have somebody that can compliment what you putting in already.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they understand it right now. Right now. You know what I mean? I think, you know, Empire is probably like how Koch was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, for artists back in the day, you know what I'm saying, who was signed with a label and then got off it. That's how Empire is. But Empire is like, you know, they work like a label. They move. I like the way they move. I like the way, you know what I'm saying, Gentry work with me. You know what I'm saying? I like the way Nima holla at me. You feel me? I like the way.
Feel
I'm saying,
small.
you could slide in and fuck with Ghazi. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Rub shoulders and shit. Because I'm a boss myself. So it's like, all right, for sure. We bosses. We partners.
On my mama, I'm on.
Mm-hmm.
Where did that
Amio,
come
that's
from?
the acronym.
Yeah. Where did that come from though? Because I
Punish-
showed one of them chains and before I even knew what was cracking. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tacky like that. I was like, man,
I need one of
like Big, you don't even know what it is. Like, oh, okay.
I still
It's
need it.
just tight like that. Yeah. It's just, you know, on my mama, I'm on came from. I was in the studio counting money. On God, I'm counting money. This is a while back. I think I was recording in Corona. Me and Lemmy, we used to drive from LA all the way to Corona to record with the homie K Hooley. So, you know, that's when we was buying beats from Mustard.
Right.
They was for the low though, but they was,
Yeah.
we could afford them at the time.
You probably was not like, man, I wish I would have bought 14 of them damn beats. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Straight like
yeah.
that. But we was recording, you know what I'm saying, and going back and forth, and I'm just out there, you know what I'm saying, doing, you know what I mean, counting my money. And I was feeling
Yeah.
feeling myself. I'm on. I said, I counted. I hit a mark. I'm like, oh, I'm on my mama, I'm on. You feel me? And that's how it hit. And I just started going like that before every verse. I started saying, on my mama, I'm on.
Hey, man, what was the relationship early on with YG and Mustards of the world? And what did the beat cost? First, what did the beat cost from Mustard back then?
Please
Not
tell us.
blowing them out the water.
Nah, me personally, K Hooley bought it. I got it from K Hooley. K Hooley had the K Hooley. He was buying the beats, but I bought one before. It was like $200.
That's it. Damn.
My bad, Mustard.
Yeah.
That was back
Wait for
then, though.
Mustard now.
Yeah, Mustard no now.
Nah, that was back then. Like, that was back then.
What
though,
was the
and,
relationship early on with YG and Mustard? Was it ever any official paperwork like signed
And
to
that was Homie
homies?
Love too. That was Homie Love's
That was
then.
the
Hey man, you
Homie
still
Love.
talking about that? Like Mustard,
That's my boy, though. You feel me?
Hey man, he gonna hit me later like, Big, is that gonna play? You know?
Nah, but the relationship with us is we homies. You feel me? That's family.
And
You know what I mean?
it had always been.
I got introduced to Mustard through Lemmy. Let me my homeboy. Let me my homeboy manager. You feel what I'm saying? And I got introduced to him. Him and Mustard was tight. And I was hard as fuck. Let me always push me like, bro, you need to rap. You feel me? Even when I was like off it, I was in the streets doing some other shit. He like, bro, why you ain't in the studio? You feel me? And we used to just press the issue like that. Boom. Him and Mustard was boys forever. You know what I'm saying? So there it go. You know what I mean? And then it's not like, it wasn't like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You know Mustard, you cool. Nah, nigga, I still had to work for that shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, it was times like, man, I used to be like, damn, man, I wish, like, you know what I'm saying, Mustard, you know what I'm saying, give me all these beats. You feel me? I used to be in there listening to Mustard make the beats from scratch. Like, damn, I hope he give me this beat.
Then you put it.
Oh, God in heaven. And then, and then eventually, like, we end up doing a whole project together. So that was like, you know what I'm saying, everything coming to fruition. Like, damn, this is dope.
You just recently performed at our Real Street Fest.
Yeah, I killed it.
Yeah, no, you did. Don't get it twisted. And even off air, like just in the neighborhood, like I think the day before, either yesterday or the day before yesterday, we were talking about your show. Right. You know what I'm saying? Do you do that? Is it always like that, or was it LA Love, or was it the stage, or what?
I give it 132% every time I hit the stage, and no matter what, I leave it on the stage. If I'm sick, if I'm, you know what I'm saying, sad, happy, whatever, I'm leaving everything on stage, and that's that. You feel me? And I'm grateful for, you know what I'm saying, the Real Street Fest to give me that opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, broadcast that. You know what I'm saying?
That was a hell of a platform, too.
You know what I mean? Hell of a platform, for sure. And but that's how I do it. That's how I do it all the time, every time. No matter if it's 5 people or 5,000, 5 million, it don't matter. I'm going to do it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you my all every single time.
The album.
I feel like people sometimes you never know when it's your first impression.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Feel me? You never know when it's somebody's first time listening to you, and you never know when it's somebody's first time seeing you perform. So I'm gonna give them my all. No matter if that's why fans come to me all the time. They be like, "Damn, man, I love your shows and I love the way you rap and all this shit." You give it your all. Hell yeah, because you never know when it's your first impression. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and who you performing in front of too. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. You never know. You know what I mean?
The album On God.
On God.
Really though.
Yeah.
Now, why that title?
It's like, you know, shit.
Like,
that motherfucker real.
On God.
You know what I'm saying? On God.
Is it different going in to make that album now with there's so many eyes, and I won't say eyes and ears on us, but people are starting to pay, it seems like, more attention either to the West Coast,
I've been
more
waiting
attention
on
to
that.
hip hop. Yeah, man.
I've been waiting on it. I've been yearning for that.
Yeah.
I've been yearning for this type of attention so I can give it to just how I give it to them every single time.
So,
I've been yearning for that because it's like when it wasn't nothing, I was still doing this shit. I was still.
Do you go in
smashing.
a little different on God than as opposed to a mixtape or something in the past? Do you know, like, man, like, not that anything was mailed in before, but is there a different kind of energy going in?
Nah. Nah, hell no. It's just, I make music. Feel me? And I do it good. I do it well. You know what I'm saying? So I just need that look. I just need motherfuckers to pay attention.
Right, yeah. Like, it's here.
It's gonna be there every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, LeBron gonna show up every time. You feel me? When Kobe was playing, he gonna show up every single time. Broken finger and everything. You know? Jordan plays sick games. You know what I'm saying? Every single time. You know what I mean? I gotta give it to him every time.
So
and that's like, not to cut you off,
go ahead, homie.
but it's like, that's my approach to the whole game.
Right.
That's why sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you see that passion in me. You see that passion in my you hear the passion in my voice because I mean this shit. You know what I'm saying? We push it on God, we mean it. I live by this shit. I die by this shit.
You know what
my kids is on the album.
What I love, man, is how much I've seen you around working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, seeing you around working, bro. And you had never been pushy. Never like, I don't want, you know, like, there's some people that they be on you. Yeah. But for some reason on God,
I was always,
we connected too, though.
Yeah.
And you and it was time, and you was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to. I need to get in there. And but it was a different energy.
Yeah.
For some reason, because I see you working, bro.
Yeah.
And your name is everywhere. And I've seen the shows. So when you see like, okay, yeah, this, and not ready to sit down in the neighborhood, but there was just this energy that I felt like, man. That's why I was like, man, tap in. We got to do this.
Yeah, because we had each other number all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not. We seen each other like, what's up?
Yeah. Take pictures with my kids and shit.
Yeah, like that's.
And you never even told my kid, like, hey, man, tell your daddy put me on. What the fuck wrong with your daddy?
Because I already know, I was always like, I'm big on this. Like, you can't force your season to come. You know what I'm saying? You really can't. It's just, it happens when it happens. You feel me? When it's over, it's over. You feel me? It just is what it is. You know what I mean? So I just know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. I know I'm great.
God.
I know I'm destined for this. I'm born for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live this. I bleed this shit. You cut my wrist, you get a remix.
We're not gonna do that.
You get a remix.
We got a remix.
You cut my wrist right now, you get a
some
remix.
scissors? Let's get this remix.
I bleed this
Let
shit.
me
Bleed
Put the
it.
wrist out. Flip it over.
Get the knife from
I bleed this shit.
If a remix don't come out this month. You know what I'm saying?
Look, bro.
See if a remix come out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro got the knife on the nigga.
All right, zoom in, see if a remix come out of this. Here we go. Hey man, what if a remix came out? We like, man, this dude.
G man.
RJ, who are some of your early inspirations? Who did you look up to?
I looked up to my daddy and my mama.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's why I say I didn't have to look too far, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know my dad, so I just looked up to my mom. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Did they believe in
saying?
you as far as being an artist? Like, did they help push you?
Yeah, my mom was there 100% every time, all the time, no matter what. She like one of my biggest fans. She gonna pump it. You feel me? I feel like my, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. When my father was living, he'd be my biggest fan. On his deathbed, he looked me in my eyes and he told me, like, get out the streets, do this rap shit, and I'm doing it.
Hey
Doing
man,
it.
when you do, you know when somebody tell you something like that, but still life, you're like, damn, I still got to live life too.
Yeah, it was hard.
Did that ever kind of just get, when you know you tripping on something, did it ever pop back in your head like, man, Pop said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I dream about it sometimes. You know what I mean? My brother said I used to dream like I used to be rapping in my sleep and shit. Feel me? That's how serious it is.
When people
You know,
say
'cause
it's
I'm a
written-
rapper though, and I had to graduate to making songs, but I'm so skillful and I'm so like, you know, I tap in to music, to the music. So I started making songs. I was rapper first. Rapping, rap. You feel me? Then my brother was like, shit, you think you can make a banger? I'm like, shit, I believe I can do
know.
anything.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like, hell yeah. But at first it wasn't working. I was too rappy.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Too
You know what I'm
rappy.
saying? And
Going for jugglers. Like,
Yeah.
Too hard, too hard.
Like bars.
Oh God. And then
You
it was
know?
just like, you know what I'm saying? But I had to, you know what I'm saying, graduate to that. And now I just make bangers easy.
It's a difference between just rapping and also making a song too. Though.
Facts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And you got to learn that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a skill.
Now, is your brother into music as well?
Yeah, he into music.
Really though?
Yeah, he into music.
How's he
Heavy.
do? Does he rap?
Yeah, he be rapping.
He's there. Oh God.
Sunset J, what's happening?
Yeah, man. He said, yeah, he be rapping.
He
You know
be
what I'm
rapping.
saying? Is
do
he
his
younger?
shit. Yeah, he younger. Yeah, he do his shit though, but he just, you know, he's staying off the scene right now. He doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Is he
Getting
waiting
his
for you to
money
put him on?
I don't think nobody waiting for me.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think so. I think, no, me. We got Mike Wayne. Mike Wayne doing his thing. Bree Carter, that's my girl. You know what I'm saying? She rap too. So like they just rap. They just doing their thing automatic. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like there's
Black,
more
what's up?
attention being paid right now? And when you think about On God, or when you think about what you doing now, and sometimes you ever think like, man, y'all missed all this. You know what I'm saying? Like, man.
Now they got time to go back to it.
Hello, it's
Still there.
documented.
Yeah, music don't die. Good
Yeah.
music don't die for sure. It don't. You know what I'm saying? So they can go back to it. All the amigos and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? They can go back to it and love it and fall in love with it, just like the fans do today. You know, just like you fall in love with On God. You know, and what I'm so happy about On God, it's people claiming it as a classic. That's what I'm happy about. The streets.
Out the gate.
Out the gates, the streets is claiming it as a classic, and it's like I've been waiting for that because I put out Amio 2, right? That was my biggest project, and then I had a lot of shit after that, and I had a lot of critics like, yeah, that's tight, but this shit better though. Still Amio 2 still clap, but now this one out the gates everybody's just like, yeah, this shit is a classic. It's its own classic. It's its own different classic. And people be like, sometimes you get fans be like, damn, I want this RJ back.
Yeah. But you know it's a trip.
But that's like,
but you're in competition with yourself.
Yeah, fact.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's him. That's still a part of me though.
Yeah.
That's still me. You know what I'm saying? That's still me. But it's just, you know what I'm saying? We elevating right now, and you know what I'm saying? We tapped into this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even nothing different. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Straight bangers. It's straight bangers. A good feel. Like I got my money motivated music. You feel me? That fits whatever mood. You feel me? Whatever mood you in a sad mood, I'm gonna get you out of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You a happy mood, I'm gonna make it better. You feel me? And it's for that. You know what I'm saying? And it's money motivated. It's to get you on your feet. That's why people work out to my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why they
do challenges to your
challenges
shit.
And
Yeah.
shit. Driving down the street, you know what I'm saying? All the shit. You know what I mean? And I love it. You know what I mean? I love all that shit.
What was your relationship with Nipsey Hussle?
Man, the king.
Mm-hmm.
That's the king right there. That's the great. Nip the great. Every time I talked to bro, it was like prolific.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He told me it was always gang. And
He didn't waste words, bro.
Nah, and I love to like pick his brain too. You feel me? I just, you know what I'm saying, throw something out there and we just start talking for like you know what I'm saying, whole 30 minutes in the middle of a video shoot. We just chopping it up and I'm just soaking game because, you know what I'm saying, he been here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And he been in the game and he's doing it. And he was rich as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And he was like a real ass nigga. And it's like everything above, he did nothing wrong. So it's like even before his passing, you know what I'm saying, he did nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like the death, like, you know what I'm saying, I wish him here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, before all that, his groundwork, people used to talk about my groundwork.
Yeah.
Bro, like, when I came in the game, I looked up to bro. Like, I looked up, everybody did. Nobody can say they didn't. In our generation, our genre, that's who we looked up to. It was Nip. You know what I'm saying? And if even when he had the scruffy beard to the no beard, we looked at him the same. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I always loved to pick his brain because he always gave me game. I came to him. He was one of the niggas I came up to, like, you know, how you feel about this, Mr. You know what I'm saying? I'm Mr. LA, but you know what I'm saying? But how you feel about that? Because, you know what I mean? You the king of this shit. You know, to be 100, you feel me? You been out here. He like, bro, like, nigga, you been, you know what I'm saying, doing your shit. You put in the groundwork, bro. Shit, that's your name, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Own that shit. You feel me? And I respected that. You know what I'm saying? And I love him for that. You know what I mean? Because I ain't saying I wouldn't have still call myself Mr. LA, but
right.
That was that
conversation and that nod, yeah.
Yeah, it was a stamp. You know what I'm saying? Just like in my on my album, Snoop, he stamped me, Mr. LA. You feel me? And that's one thing that Nip always did. Like, he always showed love. He always showed love no matter what. You feel me? And, you know what I'm saying? I wish him back.
RJ, how do you decide who goes on your album? You have The Game, Snoop, Ty, OT, and so many more.
You have anybody we know?
You have
anybody we ever heard of on there?
Who you work with
who
and
are all
who
these
goes on?
losers? You know what I'm saying? Like, this
Up-and-coming
dude,
rappers?
Man. Yeah, man. Come on, boy.
All these no
all
names.
these Spotify motherfuckers on your project. You know, what was your budget? You know?
Man, that shout out the greats, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout them out, man, for real. All of them. Everybody on the album, they did their thing, you know, and I love them for that. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't have to.
Yeah.
And
really don't have to.
Oh, God, they could have been like, man, charge that nigga like 80 bit RJ. Oh, he got the bag.
Yeah. or just said no, but it's also what you put in, though.
Man, for real, man. Shout them out. And Thug, shout out Slime, too. That nigga pulled up to the video shoot. The video shoot was like an hour away. And nigga pulled up, you know what I'm saying? His own whip, clothes, all that shit. I'm like, bro, I'm hitting this nigga up like, what's up, bro? You need something, my nigga? What's up? Like, you feel me? You need a car? I'll get you out here. Clothes, what's up, bro?
But you know what it
like,
is,
bro,
too,
I
man?
Got it.
You got a good energy, too, though, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you.
for real. And we ain't kicked it, but you got a good energy.
Thank you.
And you all, man, anytime, like, and this is me talking for real, homie. I never felt, like, shitty towards you. I never felt like you was on some crooked shit. I never, you know what I'm saying? Like, you always had this aura. And it was this aura of hustling, working, respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you wasn't always. I never seen you loud and tripping. I've seen you wait to get into spots, and you don't like people recognize. And character is what's being said about you when you're not in the room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
never felt, and also I never heard anything that's sloppy next to your name. You know what I'm saying? Like I never. Now there's probably somebody out there that probably heard something, but I know me. I never heard anything sloppy next to your name, and I never seen it, bro. And I think that's why. And we've been on this, give people their flowers while they're here. Even more so since Nip passed. But that's always been me, and it's always been something in somebody.
Yeah.
But you gotta recognize that. I recognize that, bro.
Man, shout out my team. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my team. My team keep me straight. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Lambs. He always keep me on my toes. And you know what I'm saying? My family. Shout out my predecessors. You feel me? Shout out the predecessors. Shout out everybody that did it before me and showed me the mistakes they made. You feel me? And the success. You know what I'm saying? I pay attention. I'm a student of the game. And I just want to, you know what I'm saying, do it the right way.
And getting back to Ide's question,
right.
that could be the reason why possibly.
Right, why they work with you and why you work with them as well.
Yeah. And the features was all genuine. I'll pull up on them today.
Yeah.
That's like I would pull up on them, they'll pull up on me today, and it's all love. Because that's what I'm about, though. You feel me? Respect, honor, love. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We need to bring that back.
Yeah,
You
in
know
a
what I
major
mean?
way.
In a major way, especially with artists. Because a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying, they don't, we get big-headed. But think about it, though. Think about everybody, you know what I'm saying, how can you not have an ego, right? Everybody shouting your name out, going crazy for you, doing everything you wish, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to be humble, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's what I pray for. You feel me? I pray for that humbleness. I pray to remain humble. Sometimes I get, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? On my high horse, but
And you can.
you know what I'm
Like
saying?
every now and
But,
then,
We
come
deserved
back
it.
down.
You know what I'm saying?
nah, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? We just, we trying to push the envelope of, you know what I'm saying, unity. Push, you know what I'm saying, everybody being together, and, you know what I'm saying, and sticking together and holding it down, you know what I'm saying?
And
holding
even
down the
early
fort.
on, when I found out that there was another Mr. LA, I was like, who the fuck is this?
Oh, tell him, babe.
You know what I'm saying? Because remember, I used to be Big Boy Mr. LA.
Hell yeah, you
And then
were.
I was like, man, I said, who is this? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, who is this Mr. LA? And they was like, oh, man, this is dude. And I was like, RJ, Mr. LA. Then I was just like, man, I'll just move on to the voice of LA.
There it is.
Because
Yeah.
I had some
For
failed
sure
rap
the
projects
voice,
out.
man.
Yeah.
Nah,
No.
real, man. Man, my mama probably crying, bro. On God, man. I'm here.
Nah.
You know what
Nah,
I'm
that's
saying?
dope, bro.
On God.
But you know,
man.
it's a trip too, though, homie. Is that, and not that you earned it, but it was my pleasure to have you in the neighborhood.
Man, respect.
You know what I'm saying? It was my
Respect.
pleasure, man.
Eventually, I'm about to get the prank calls and all that.
You will.
Wait, that watch out.
Hey,
Luther
man.
has your number.
On God, you will. You know what I'm saying? No,
You feel
RJ,
me?
Mr. LA, man. Thank you for coming into the neighborhood,
you.
man.
Thank y'all.
And we
Real.
appreciate you, bro. And I'll see you at my birthday
Congratulations.
playlist party that
Say
I'm putting
less.
together. All right.
Yeah.
All right. They don't even know I'm really doing this. All right. Y'all stick around, y'all radio's Big Boys
Big
Neighborhood.
Boy.